People of God, listen, I want to tell you something. Don't be afraid to um, move if that's what will be a benefit for you. Like, for example, don't be afraid to move to give yourself better opportunities and also a peace of mind, right? And the reason that I'm saying that is because I met this guy, just not his brother. He was just talking to me, and what he was telling me, I was like, wow. He said he's from up north, and this brother told me, he was like, man, he said, I wanted to give my kids a better future. He said, I was I told him, I said, your accent don't sound like you from here. Where you from? You sound like you up north. He's like, yeah, I am. I'm from up north. He said, I was paying um over $1,600 a month for a tiny, he said, for a tiny 2-bedroom apartment. He was like, it was always noisy. He was like, the crime was through the roof. And he was like, stuff that happened here, he was like, like stuff that might happen here in a day, he was like, that happens every second up north. And he was like, man, he was like, it was so much of a burden. He said, baby, if anybody try to tell y'all don't have peace down here in the South, he said, I was paying nearly $1,600 a month for a tiny 2-bedroom apartment. He said, now I got peace. He said, I got me a piece of land. He said, I got me a nice trailer that I'm buying. Big rooms, more space, and I can walk out on my land. He said, I can open my window, I can look up at the sky. He said, when I say I can relax, I can relax. He said, it ain't like it was at home when I'm trying to relax and I can hear all hell breaking loose all around me. He said, now I can relax, and if I want to have me a drink in quiet, I can have me a drink in quiet and peace. And he said, I pay $375 a month for my house that I'm buying. That's gonna be mine. I was like, wow, welcome to the South, my brother. Welcome to the South. He said, my kids are happy, I'm happy, and he was like, you can't go wrong with it. So, people of God, let me tell y'all something. If all hell is breaking loose around you and you can look at other places, don't be afraid to move. Pray. Let God guide you. And once God give you his seal of approval, even though you might not understand something, even though you might be a little nervous about moving to a new area, if it's to save you and give you a better piece of life, then go for it. You never know until you try it. I mean, what is that else to look forward to? You already know what you are experiencing. If you're not experiencing peace and having that peace of mind where you are, maybe it's time to move. And maybe if you look at moving to some place that's not too busy, not too crowded, you may find a better quality of life at a lower price than what you was paying for. Don't let folk get in your mind, folk who are not rooted in principles of God, get in your mind and make you think you got to spend thousands and thousands of dollars just to live in peace. That's not always true. Now, there are sometimes, as you get up the scale, folk raise prices for certain areas because they want to keep certain folk out. But you can live in peace on a nice little piece of land. You might not be around all the flashy stores and all of that every day, but you got your peace. You can walk out in your backyard and see green pastures. You can look up at the sky. You ain't got to worry about hearing no gunshots and no sirens and things like that going off all around you. You can have a peace of mind and get your solitude. So don't be afraid to move. This brother just motivated me to share that, and he's so happy. he's so he's so happy. He was like, man, if anybody say you can't get peace down here in the South, they lying. He was like, when I say I'm gonna relax, I truly relax. So the brother is happy. He went from paying a little less than $2,000 a month for a tiny space where he had no backyard, where he was tight, crunched up, didn't have no peace, couldn't get peace and quiet when he wanted it. And now this brother ain't even paying a half of that. He ain't even paying a third of that. So if you want peace of mind, Get a peace of mind. Don't be afraid to move. You pray, you do your research, you find what's best for you, and then once you get God put his seal of approval, hey, you know it's gonna be, it's only gonna get better for you. That's all. Just don't try to bring everybody with you. Sometimes we lose in life because when we elevate or when we get stuff, we try to take other people with us or share what we got with others. No, do you first, you know, and then tell others about it, right? Right? So anyway, that's just what I wanted to share. Don't be afraid to move if it's going to benefit you and give you a better quality of life. And this brother got a testimony. I don't know if he want to get on camera. He used a lot of profanity too. You know, he got a, he was like, that's just no disrespect, but that's how we talk. But, you know, very kind brother. If he want to share his testimony, I'll let him share. But he probably more than likely don't want to put his face on my YouTube channel. But anyway, y'all have a blessed day. I just wanted to share that.
Quality and peace.
How much was you paying up north?
$1,600 for a 2-bedroom.
Now you got what?
$375. I got land at my house.
See, I'm telling you, I wasn't lying. My brother, he ain't want to get on camera. But listen, from $1,600 a month, now this brother got peace, quiet. He got land and a house. And every monthly payment, he put toward ownership. You can't beat it, baby. You can't beat it.
Nothing.
You can't beat it. So, whoever said we ain't had peace down south, what was they doing?
Oh, that's for the shit. You got mad peace out here. So I'm all good, trust me.
All right, brother. Nice meeting you, man. I'm out of here. All right, you take care too. God bless you too. All right, people, y'all see, I ain't lying. I ain't lying. Don't be afraid to do what's best for you, baby. If you got to bust a move, bust a move. If you want some info, hit up your sister. If you want some info on my state or any other place, find your brothers and sisters. Get the info you need and do what's best for you.